boy BlastphamousHD, and today we're here to watch a video called 10 Worst Parents of All Time. The police is right outside my fucking apartment.
Of all time.
He thought he was smarter than me, and he thought he was better than me in every way, shape, or form, and that's honestly the reason why he was around me. He'll say that that's not the case, but that was the case. He thought I was just a really lucky dumbass. My way to build him a YouTube channel, or help him build a YouTube channel, something he can make money on himself. He then, one of our last...
This is the rise and fall of Blasphemous TV. Maurice Barnett, otherwise known as BlastphamousHD TV, born October 16th, 1987, is an American YouTube reactor, vlogger, and video game commentator. Maurice described much of his childhood in videos of his gaming channel called BHD Storytime.
What it is, guys, it's your boy BlastphamousHD, and you know what? You guys are due for a story. It's been a minute since I've given you guys a really fucked up story. So let's do that here today. Now, before we get started with the story, man, make sure to like this mug up. If we reach like 10K likes, then I'll be sure to have another one out next week instead of, you know, every other week or once a month or some shit like that. So if we get 10K likes on this mug, I will have another probably equally as fucked up story for you guys like next week, you know, because like I just have a lot, I do mean a lot of fucked stories.
Some fans brought into question whether these stories were real or not, in which BHD uploaded a video called BHD Storytime is Fake, describing that his videos are not fake and defending his Storytime videos.
Lately, I've been getting a lot more subscribers than usual, and with that, I've gotten a lot more than usual allegations of my stories being fake. I can understand that. A lot of shit that happens to me is completely out the ordinary, and is stupid as shit, don't make no damn sense. But my shit's not fake. Number one, and probably the most powerful point that I would like to make in me telling you that my stories are indeed real is the fact that I have no reason to lie. I would actually like to one-up that by saying it would be stupid as fuck for me to lie. Why do I say that? Because people who watch content on YouTube only really get pissed off when one of two things happen. One, you're saying some shit happened and it really didn't, i.e. you're lying or being fake. Or two, your shit sucks. So, if it were indeed made up, then I would just tell you guys the story and name it BHD Made Up Storytime.
These videos wouldn't go unquestioned by other members of the community, as a former police officer and SWAT team member, Donut Operator, had something to say about one of his Storytime videos.
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we're going to talk about another YouTuber. His name is Blasphemous TV, HD TV. Well, I was streaming last night. A follower from my channel jumped on my live stream. I was playing a little battleground, was kicking ass, and he said, "Hey Donut, there's this guy talking shit about the police on this live stream. You should come check it out." I said, "Man, that's awesome. I love when people talk shit about police because it's hilarious and they're always wrong." I headed over to YouTube and lo and behold, it was Mr. Blasphemous. Now, I've seen this guy a few times before. His primary channel that has a little bit over 2 million subs is a reaction channel. Wait a minute, you guys don't watch reaction channels? A reaction channel is where somebody takes someone else's content, puts it on their stream, and watches it in its entirety and does like this the whole time. Got to practice my reaction faces because we're about to have a reaction video ourselves. You know what? I take that back. Even though we're watching someone else's content, it's not going to be a reaction video. I'd say more commentary because I'm going to give thoughtful insight and put a little creativity into it. Let me go ahead and say Mr. Blasphemous found a way to watch YouTube all day and make a lot of money, which is awesome. More power to you, dude. Way to figure that out. But when you start to bash police just to get a bunch of people in your stream to give you donations, I don't think that's very cool. I'm going to give you a rundown of this entire video that we're making right now, just so you don't have to sit through the whole thing if you don't want to. Mr. Blasphemous put a 30-second video on his primary channel with over 2 million followers called "The Police Just Tried to Kill Me, literally 20 minutes ago. There was a link in the description that led to a live stream on his gaming channel where he explained the story. It's a story of a simple traffic stop where police didn't actually try to kill him at all, and it took him a little over an hour to explain the short story of a traffic stop, while in between he stopped several dozen times to ask for donations. In the video, the reason he's asking for donations is because he says YouTube has cut his ad revenue like it has many people. For most people, it's cut their ad revenue down to maybe 80, 90, 70, 60%. He says it's cut his down to 9% of the original revenue he was making. His primary channel, BlastphamousHD TV, makes $29,000 a month. His gaming channel, BlastphamousHD Gaming, makes $4,500 a month, and his secondary channel, BlastphamousHD TV 2, makes $4,000 per month. Collectively, that's over $400,000 a year to sit there and watch other people's content. Again, he found a way to sit there and watch YouTube all day and make nearly $500,000 a year. Awesome, man. Way to go. But it just doesn't seem like the right thing to do, to lie about a traffic stop saying that you almost died just to get people into your live stream so that they'll donate to you. And now what we're going to do here is I'm going to react to his live stream. The reason I'm going to react to it is because it will still be fair use, and I don't think there's any way it can be taken down if I do exactly what he's doing in his videos. In order for it not to be flagged by YouTube, you get everyone. Before we get into the video, I just want to say I did edit it down. I watched nearly an hour of it, and it took him that hour to explain his simple traffic stop where he did not almost die. The clips that I did take out of the part of the stream that I watched was a little bit over an hour, are all completely in chronological order. I didn't switch anything around to change the story, and when he finally gets to the story, I just kept the whole story in there. I did take one part out where he's talking about one of his friends took a syringe with water in it and shot it into the big vein in his penis. Just because I didn't think you guys would be interested in hearing that. Okay, we got our reaction scenario set up. Let's practice our reaction faces. So this is a video that was posted to the main channel. It was about 30 seconds long. It said, hey, come to my video game channel. I'm going to tell you the story about how the police almost shot me.
Almost just got shot to death by the
Yes,
police. Literally about 15 minutes ago. Bruh. Link will be in the description down below if you want to hear the entire fucking story. It is
still live stream.
fucked. It is fucked. Links in the description down below. Come through.
That was the initial video. I am super interested to hear this story at this point. I want to know what the police did that almost killed him. I mean, if they legitimately almost killed him for no reason, then I would want to make a video about it, about how the police were wrong. Let's go ahead and listen to the story. Like I said, it's kind of long. I've already told you kind of the gist of it if you don't want to watch this whole thing. But let's go ahead and react to this.
I understand y'all gotta try to beat my ass or whatever, man.
He understands that police got to try to beat his ass. All right, at least you understand that, dude. That's what we're trying to do. That's all police ever try to do.
But I'm just saying, like, just let me commit the crime first. You know what I'm saying? Don't just fuck me up and I ain't even did shit.
You heard it, folks. Police have fucked him up and he ain't even done shit. What did police do to fuck him up? Let's do this.
Guy from the swap meet. We was trying at the fucking swap meet.
Sweet.
Nigga. Did I fit the description? Nigga. But yo, thanks a lot to all you guys who have been donating. You guys want to donate so I can jump on here and live stream more stories for y'all. I'm about to hook y'all up with the motherfucking story, bro. And my top 3 supporters, or my top 3 donators for every stream I'm in will get a shout out. So a lot of you guys don't know this, but your boy has a new car. Now, of course, I got the new car before YouTube killed their goddamn ad revenue out this bitch. So man, I would not have got the car if I'd known that YouTube was literally gonna drop your boy down to making 9% of what I used to fucking make.
That's rough, dude. That's rough.
Did not know they were gonna do that. YouTube, follow me on Twitter, knows literally like fucking what, like a week ago, I just fucking tweeted out and said, yo, I'm starting to change my mind about the fucking police. I used to think these niggas wasn't shit. Racist ass profiling.
I just want to say thank you for not thinking for a little while there that police weren't racist ass profiling ain't shit bitches. Thank you, BHD.
Ass bitch ass police. That's what I thought. Right? And it can't be all of them. It can't be every single policeman. Every single policeman can't be a sack of shit. Yep. You feel me? So I started believing, like, man, like, you know what I mean? We were giving them a bad rep for nothing. And then I ran into this black policeman literally like fucking 2 weeks ago. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was doing 130 miles an hour on the freeway.
Oh, shit.
He caught me. He pulls me over,
Okay.
and he's like, "Bro, like nigga, what are you doing? You're doing $130, and you have insurance on this car."
fast.
I'm like, "Yes, sir, I have insurance on this car." He's like, "All right, keep it below 70." Hands me back my ID.
Damn.
I'm like, "Thank you so
That's a
much."
nice
He's like,
cop.
"Look, but if I catch you speeding again, I will tax that ass." He didn't say tax that ass. He's like, "You know what? I'm gonna pull you over, obey the speed limit, so you're going to jail." I'm like, "All right, cool. I feel that, right?" So I drive off and I do
Awesome.
65. I kept it real. I stayed true to my word.
Dude, I just want to say thank you for keeping your word and being a courteous driver after the police had to warn you to, and not putting a bunch of other people, a bunch of other families in danger by driving double the speed limit. Thank you for doing that after a police officer had to tell you to. That's really fucking nice of you.
Dude was nice as fuck. I was like, man, after running into that policeman, I was like, you know what? Policeman might not be might not be shitty, but he was a black dude.
Police might not be shitty, but he was a black dude. I see what's going on, BHD.
He was a black policeman. He was cool as fuck. You know what I mean? Like this nigga, bro. Okay, so this is what happened tonight. This is what
Here's the story. What's the story?
Happened.
Let's hear it.
Right? If you guys want to super chat, I really appreciate it. I don't make enough money on YouTube to fucking like pay me and my family's bills
Not
anymore,
nearly enough.
which is what, I pay my family's bill. Like, no, I've never said that shit on YouTube because I don't want to be like one of those people who's like trying to suck attention or whatever.
I don't want to suck attention, but I will take a simple traffic stop and say that police tried to kill me to get people on my live stream to donate to me.
But I pay my family's bill. I pay all my family bills, me and my family bills off of YouTube.
Awesome,
Chris donated and said, "You okay, fam? Did you fit the description?" Nigga, I fit so much of the ooh. I'm gonna tell y'all in a second, but it's just so foul.
It's gotta be foul. Gotta be some
I
crazy
could not
shit.
see myself not getting murdered if I was fucking swatted, bro.
Oh, shit.
All bad. Did you say that the top donators in this video will get a shout out? Yes, the top donators in this stream will be shouted out in my next video tomorrow. And I might end up getting banned but there's no point in trying to get banned now. We already don't make money. There's no.
You already don't make money? All right, so if you're making 10%, okay, 9%, 10% of what you already made, you're making $450,000 a year. You're still making around $40,000 a year. You still make a little something for, watching other people's YouTube videos all day long.
I'm glad I am able to see you again, that I didn't get fucking shot.
I got to hear this story, dude. They must have almost killed your ass. Let's get to the story.
Because they wanted to. I love it. But at the same time, I also love eating every day. Gotta fucking make money. So let's get to this fucking.
There's no way you can eat every day on $450,000 a year. Oh, shit. Hold on. 9% of what he was making, 10% of what he was making. Like around $40,000 a year. Can't possibly eat on that. Give me donations. Give me donations, people.
Story, man. Fucking story.
Story. Yes.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
So.
Let's hear the story.
This is what the fuck happened.
Okay.
Right?
Let's go.
This is what the fuck happened. So when I got the car and I got the payments, I did not believe that I wouldn't be able to afford the bitch because, I was doing cool on YouTube. I wasn't doing bad at all. I had enough money left over. I'd be cool with the payments. That's
Didn't you
not
already say that?
It's not. It doesn't look good now because of what I'm making. Corvette Z06, right? 2017 model. Ooh. It's super hard reading you guys' regular comments because there's so many of you guys. What happened was this.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the story. Story time.
I was driving my new Chevy Z06.
Okay.
And I had Patrice with me.
Sweet.
And we driving.
How'd your girl with you?
We went to the swap meet, man.
Right.
Grabbed up some new weapons, some tasers and shit. We was on our way home. We was on our way back to my crib.
Okay.
YouTube is pretty much nearly dead for me.
Where'd the story go?
Like as far as making a living off of it, it is easier for me to read your comment. I will 100% guarantee I read your comment if you super chat me again. And I do live off of you guys' donations. You guys' donations make it so that I'm able to live stream more. Yes, I do make a living off of you guys' donations, and thank you so much.
I just want to point out again that I did take parts out of this live stream just so you wouldn't have to suffer through the hour that I did. It's still in chronological order. This is still parts in between the story.
amount of support, be it 5 cents, 2 cents, $1, no matter how much money. Yes, the easiest way to get me to read your comment and to answer your question is by super chatting me. So what happened was this. I'm driving my Chevy Z06, 2017 Z06 Corvette. I'm driving my car. I stop at a red light. I'm on a turn. We're on a turn, right? Me and Patrice, we're in the car. We're in the turning lane.
All right.
So we stop the car at the red light. We're waiting to turn, and the light turns green, and we hit that. You know what I mean? Like we bust the left.
Okay.
Right? It ain't like we gotta worry about. It ain't like we gonna get monetized any fucking way, because all the ads are dead. It don't even fucking matter. So we bust that left, and we don't even get 3 to 10 feet down the goddamn street that we just busted the left to go down before we see the lights. Now, first thing I thought was, it's the ambulance. You know, like that somebody died, lost a leg. First off, thank you for your donation, though. It does not matter the amount.
Where'd the story go?
So much.
Where's the
Josh
story?
Connor are sending insane amounts of donations and support. So I see.
Oh, hold on. While he's on the fact, I was in the live stream for like an hour, and he had to have gotten at least $1,000 in donations that hour. Like 100, 200, 300, 150, 20, and it had to have been at least 1,000. But in order for him to eat, send him more donations, people. Send him more.
The flashing lights, yo, and I got this on camera. I got this shit on camera.
I just want to say I'm not calling him a liar. I'm just saying he's embellishing his story a little bit to get people on here to give him donations. I look forward to seeing what he captured from his side of the story on camera.
See the flashing lights, think it's an ambulance, so I don't do nothing for the first like 10 seconds. Okay. But then I know like the policeman's behind me, and Patrice is like, bro, like I think he's pulling you over. So I'm like, I don't understand why. Like she's like, yo, did you switch into the wrong lane? I'm like, no, like I'm in the right lane. I didn't actually cross over or nothing. She's like, well, you know, are you going too fast? And a Chevy Z06 2017, they have this illumination in the front of your windshield that you can see when you're driving that lets you know how fast you're going and how fast the speed limit is. What? I was doing like fucking 35, dude. 40 and a 45, right? So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So I pull over, right? Pull over, turn off my car, and the first police officer comes up to my fucking window, and I see his partner get out of his police van
Gets
behind
out of his
him,
goddamn
right?
van.
So first off, I thought that was a bit odd. Like, why are both of them getting out of their car and circling my shit?
You got me there. You got me there, BHD. That's odd, dude. 2 police officers walking up to your car. Why would they do that? It couldn't be an issue of officer safety like that happens on like 90% of traffic stops or anything. Maybe a safety issue where the officer and a backup officer walks up to the car given the current social climate against police. Totally not a safety issue. They were totally in the wrong by both walking up to your car at the same time.
Right? Like, why? You know, that looks ominous. It's like I'm a criminal and you caught me.
Yep.
You feel me? So, but again, I'm optimistic in the moment. I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm like, okay, well, you know, they might, I don't know, you know, whatever reason it could be. So the guy comes over and he goes on Patrice's side, the passenger side, and he leans in.
I just want to point out that a lot of times officers will go on the passenger side because the driver's side is in the road and they don't want to get hit by a fucking car. But all right, let's hear the rest of it.
And he's like, yeah, man, your tags are expired. And I tell him, I'm like, oh, you know, that's a 30-day. I have my license. My license plate is coming in the mail. And Patrice is like she's on it faster than me. She's like, he ordered a specific license plate, like what do you call that? A custom plate.
All right.
Huh? Yeah, a personalized
plate. Cool.
A plate. So, you know, it's coming in the mail. So it takes a little bit longer. And he's like, okay, whose car is this? Which is kind of the first sign that this is not a normal stop.
Holy shit. A police officer asked the driver, whose car is this? That can't be a normal fucking traffic stop. A police officer really asked you whose car that was? Holy shit, BHD.
What do you mean, whose car is this, bitch? You don't see me in the driver's seat, nigga?
Yeah, bitch.
Like, I'm not sweating. You know,
Because you totally can't drive someone else's car that isn't yours.
didn't try to drive off. I'm not freaking the fuck out.
Why
bitch.
would you?
Like,
Whoa, bitch. Why would you?
What do you mean? I'm like, this is my car. This is my car. This is my car. Oh, are you sure? Are you sure this is your car? Yes, this is my car. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let me get your let me get your registration. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, and I tell him, I'm like, look, I got a 60-day because I have my license plates coming, but they're just in the mail. He's like, oh, okay, cool. So I hand him my fucking registration, and he gets my registration. No bullshit. I shit you not. And this is gonna freak a lot of fucking people out, right?
Oh, this must be some crazy shit.
I've seen cop movies.
Cop movies?
I used to watch cops all the time. I've seen a lot of people get pulled over. I've been pulled over a fuck ton, right? And I've always heard stories of friends getting pulled over with females or friends in the car.
What happened?
No bullshit. This nigga flashes his fucking light on me.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
And then he flashes his light like right in the fucking Patrice's face, and he's like, let me get your license.
He asked your passenger for their ID? Holy shit, BHD. What is that? What is that fucking pig thinking, BHD? What is he thinking?
And Patricia's like, excuse me? Like, why do you need my license? And the guy...
In all seriousness, that's a reasonable question to ask.
Guy's like, oh, well, you know, I just want to know your identity. And again, like, who, and what are you guys' relation? How do you guys know each other?
Okay.
Who asked that? Why do you care?
Please.
How I know the female I'm in the car with? Like, she's in the car with me. Like, you know what's really, like, I felt more bad for Patrice than I did for me. Now, granted, it's a good chance dude probably was thinking about shooting my ass.
You figured it all out, BHD. The police officer was thinking about shooting you. Lord forbid the police ask you questions.
Because when I was getting the fucking papers, nigga, like, he reached for his gun and pulled his light up and shined it in my face like he was about to shoot my ass. So I'm like, oh, like, I didn't even get my shit. I was like, oh, no. Sir, I'm grabbing. Like, you'll see in the video that when I release it on my bigger channel, okay, or wherever I release it at, when you guys see that, you'll see, like, for the second half of the fucking video, for most of the video, my hands are on the steering wheel, and I'm doing this type of shit. All right. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like homie was gonna shoot my fucking ass. Like, the way he kept trying to reach for his gun and flashing the light in my...
The officer was trying to reach for his gun. He couldn't make it there. He was trying to, while flashing the light in your face. That's a scary situation, dude.
Face. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, and he's telling me to get shit. Like my registration, my license. I had to dig Patrice's license out. And the whole time, this nigga's fidgeting for his fucking gun. Like he was gonna blast your boys. So I'm just like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you see my hands? You see me? Because how many times have we seen the fucking stories of the fucking cops shooting your black ass after they tell you to reach for the shit? Did you see the one where the cop was like, hey man, we need to get the license registration. He reached for his license registration. He's like, sir, I'm licensed to carry. I have a weapon, but I'm reaching from a wallet. Reaches down, put 7 bullets in the homie. 7 of them. The fuck? You feel it? So I'm scared fuckless. I'm like, nigga, this might just be it. This might be, I just go blast my black ass. Bruh, so I go to fucking but again, the fucked up shit is this nigga gonna have the nerve to be like, and how do you guys know each other, right? Basically what you're telling me, this nigga thought I was like a pimp. He thought she was a prostitute. Nigga.
Where did you get that from? Just because a police officer is on a traffic stop asking questions.
Right? Like word? Right? And I would love to say this is not racial. I would love to say this is not racial. I would love to say that. I would love to believe in my heart of hearts that this was not racial profiling. But this nigga thought I was a pimp.
Did he? You just
He's
making that up.
black. Chevy Z06.
Gotta be.
2017.
Gotta be.
Black people can't afford Corvette Z06s.
God damn it, no black people can.
You got a pretty chick in the fucking passenger?
Black people don't get pretty
Nigga,
chicks?
You a pimp.
You gotta be a pimp.
Your girl's a prostitute, my
Everybody
nigga.
knows it.
That's the only way this shit worked logically in that racist jackass's fucking mind. That's the only way
That's the only logical way that worked in that racist jackass's mind. There is no other logical answer to this. He's got to be a racist asshole, and he totally thought that you were a pimp and that was your girl. No other logical explanation to why he was asking you any questions. Shit, why is he asking you questions in the first place? Why is a police officer asking you questions? Fucking police asking goddamn questions.
That's the only way he could fathom my black ass being successful and having the car that I have and being with the chick that I was with is if I was some sort of a crazy pimp. If I was a fucking pimp.
No other way.
So, dude, like, I could see in Patrice's face, she wanted to go off on this nigga. Like, cause she told him, she's like, sir, why do you need my ID? Why do you need my ID? I'm not driving.
Reasonable question.
I have nothing, I'm not doing anything. I'm not driving. Why do you need my ID? And this nigga had her to be like, well, I just want to know who you are. And she's like, well, that does not mean you need my ID. You don't need my ID. I'm not doing it. I'm not driving. I'm a passenger. I'm just sitting here. Well, I just need to know who you are. I just want to know who you are. I just want to. So he then takes our fucking, he then takes our goddamn, he then takes our license and registration. He takes all that shit and walks back to his fucking car. And he's back there for like fucking 20, 30 minutes.
No.
Bruh, this motherfucker thought he hit the jackpot.
Did he?
He's like, black dude, fucking nice car, cute chicken passenger. No way this nigga's not at least a drug dealer.
No way.
At least.
Had
and
to have thought you're a drug dealer.
Always wonder, like, they're like, oh man, you know, racism doesn't exist. Racism is pretty scarce.
I agree.
It's not, but it's not as bad as people will want. Like Facebook will have you think
there you
it
go.
is.
Thank you. At least
it still
thank you
fucking
for that.
Sucks. He runs extend. He was back there longer than any fucking policeman I've ever anytime I've ever been pulled over.
Okay.
I can guarantee you.
There's no other reason he could have been back there for a while. It's got to be something malicious against you. He was fucking just totally out to get you, BHD. It's got to be.
This motherfucker ran every goddamn test.
Or, you know, he ran you for warrants locally and then ran you through NCIC, maybe.
Every background test he could on us, right? I've got no warrants. I ain't into no crime.
Awesome.
I ain't do shit.
Sweet.
I'm glad we didn't pick up any weed from the medicinal weed place. So, luckily enough, if that shit would have been in the car, man, they'd have shot my black ass. Nigga, they'd have shot the fuck out of my ass. Then, oh my God, he's got weed. And it's legal, brah. Shoot him, man.
My problem wasn't the fact that you make shitty content or that you just watch other people's content to make all your money, which is at 9% now, apparently. My problem was that you're bashing police everywhere because you can't fucking afford payments on your brand new Corvette Z06. The best way to get people in here to give you money is to tell them about how the police almost killed you, which I'm still waiting for. Like the police don't already get enough shit as is without idiots like you going on here and saying, well, the police would have killed me if I had weed in my car.
The douchebag cop had the nerve to come back to the fucking car.
The nerve.
Look into Patrice's window after 20 minutes to be in his fucking car.
What a dick.
We live stream. We got our goddamn camera recording this shit.
Okay.
And he's like, and he sees the camera. He looks dead at the camera. Switches his whole fucking tone up. Then he's like, oh my God. Hi, guys. Again, we're so sorry about the inconvenience. Thank you for your time. You know, you guys are free to go. You know?
Okay.
You guys have a nice night. Now, after keeping us there for 20 fucking minutes and basically calling fucking Patrice a prostitute
He must have.
because she's cute, and then my passenger seat in my car, and I got a nice car. She's cute, I got a nice car.
That's what happened.
And I'm black.
Yep.
We both black. She's gotta be a fucking, a goddamn prostitute. It's the only way.
Yep. Right?
Ain't that a fucking bitch?
That's a bitch, dude.
Ain't that a fucking bitch?
I'm still waiting to hear about how he almost died. He's not injured. He's not arrested. He wasn't put into handcuffs. He wasn't asked to step out of his vehicle. I don't even think he said anything about a ticket. It kind of looks to me like a guy that was making $500,000 a year on YouTube. Now he's not making that much money, even though he just bought a 2017 Z06 Corvette. And the only way to keep his Corvette is to beg people for donations. And the best way to get people into his stream to give him donations is to act like a victim and bash the police, which is the cool thing to do now.
Well, made up or not, Maurice's storytime videos built traction, but weren't nearly as successful as his reaction style videos that were heavily panned by other content creators such as Grade A Under A.
If you don't know what a reaction channel is, right, all they do is record themselves blankly staring at their computer screen, occasionally laugh, and if you're lucky, maybe they'll say some dumb shit like, "What the fuck? Oh shit."
Really, Mr. I Hate Everything? Why waste your time with such an inoffensive idea? Well, here's the thing. The best aspect of YouTube is that it caters for every different type of creator. You have your comedy, your movie reviews, your let's plays, your horrifically terrible animation. It's all there. But what is the key difference between all of these creators I just showed you and reaction videos? Well, they're not exactly creating anything.
Smells like vagina in here.
Excuse me?
Smells like fresh vagina in here.
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD. I've been doing videos for like 8 or 7 of the years. Yeah. But since 2010.
During the height of BlastphamousHD's reaction videos, he'd get into a conflict with other YouTuber, PSI Syndicate, who criticized BlastphamousHD's reaction style content. BlastphamousHD, in response to PSI Syndicate, accused him of using drugs to pivot away from the conversation that PSI Syndicate was trying to start.
What it is, BHD Army, it is your boy BlastphamousHD, and unless you've been under a rock for the past couple of days, then you've heard about this drama between me and fellow YouTuber PSI Syndicate. Well, he made a video saying that he never did anything wrong, and I just took it out of context, the stuff that he was saying, and that he wasn't actually sending hate to my channel, unsolicited by the way, because I never even knew who he was until I saw the video and received all of his fans on my channel telling me how much of a sack of arse or ass I was.
Just give you a bit of background, I made a video 4 months ago called Reaction, which was, I wouldn't say calling out, but I was reacting to a video of this guy called Blasphemous, and I linked his video. I didn't tell anyone to go attack him or anything like that. I was definitely negative in the video over it because I think making, you know, a lot of money off of someone else's hard-earned work and just watching it is lazy content, although if you're going to put effort into it and people watch it, then whatever, who am I to judge? I just couldn't really wrap my head around why exactly people watch these videos, and that's the main reason I made it, so I could work out why.
So I figured we revisit the old video. Mind you, never heard of this guy, never seen a video from him before. I got the blowback from this video that he says, and I quote, wasn't trying to send hate. He linked me in the description so that they could find me, or in his own words, not hate on me. But he did it to, what was it, give me credit.
A lot of people fail to realize that during this drama, BlastphamousHD was being really manipulative and hypocritical. During these times, he would use his fan base to attack smaller YouTubers, such as PSI Syndicate. During this drama, he accuses PSI Syndicate of sending hate his way, so he does the exact same thing in his drama video. In his description, it says, PSI Syndicate's channel, to give him credit. Knowing that this would give him hate, PSI Syndicate's video received numerous amount of dislikes. But nobody ever talked about that, because as a bigger content creator, BHD got away with bullying a really smaller content creator on the website.
So you made a reaction video, but all just going to go directly to you because you're more popular than this guy who's made this video, which is blown up kind of thing. If we're so established, the guy makes about 10 times more than I make, it doesn't really fucking matter. You know, I even admitted in the video and said at the top that I was just jealous, and I even said this in other thing that I'm just jealous that, you know, you make a shit ton of money from doing less work than me. And I made this video because someone, as I said at the start, someone tweeted me saying make a reaction video, and I did it, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and watch this video and see what he says about me, and go ahead and react to it, because I love reacting to videos. It's great fun. As you know, by the way, this is him reacting to a video which someone else made. It was a top 5 awkward moments, and also he split this into 2 parts, obviously to make maximum amount of money, even though he could just make it a 21-minute video instead, but, you know, money.
Called 5 YouTubers that lost their fame.
That's like me.
This should be good, because as you already know, if you've watched a lot of YouTubers, man, it's very possible to have 5 million subscribers, but only get like 20K views a video.
I mean, there's no point of watching this. It's just him talking about a bunch of bullshit. I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't shit on other YouTubers, but I'm sure no one can disagree that this is just fucking retarded. A retarded way of making a lot of money. I've seen a few YouTubers doing this, where they just react to videos and like suck dick and fucking make money from it. Like, you guys don't obviously know how much money each videos will make, but if you make these en masse, you know, obviously they take the title and put reaction at the end, so then people...
let's do it, baby! The funniest part was, he's like, yo, man, I only put his link in the description to give him credit. I didn't want anybody to go to his channel and hate on him. But if you notice, my face is on there. People know it's me. The only reason one would need to put the link down there is for people to find my channel to make with the hate. And this guy is like, what? No, wait, I didn't mean it in a negative way at all, you know, I only did it to be nice. That high quality original content that you're mad at me for not supposedly making, even though I still make that till this day. I've got 3 voiceover dubs in the works and another story time in the works, and all of these things take a lot of time for me to make, but I make them because this is what my fans want from me. I didn't do this because I thought it was gonna be the next big thing. You know how surprised I was when this passed my main gaming channel? I was like, what the hell? What my fans want me to do, I do. And I'm bad for making money on AdSense. I don't have a GoFundMe. I don't have a Indiegogo.
No, but you've got 5 ads on your video, and you make 1.5 million views a day, so.
If they ask me to do a voiceover dub of a certain game, I do it. If they ask me to do pranks, I do it. Supply and demand. My fans have been begging me to react to stuff for like 8 months before I started the channel. Never expected it to go well, never expected it to do a whole bunch of stuff, but it has. It is supply and demand. You're literally making hate videos about me because I do the content that my viewers want me to do. Really wish I would have drew on some eyebrows for this video. Side Syndicate, I would like to talk to you directly once again, because I know you're watching this video. The only reason why all of this was a problem and it came up in general is because you did not obey the cardinal rule. The cardinal rule being to shut the fuck up. I don't have any crayons because you look like the type of person that would hit home if it were in color for you. So hold on, I'm gonna put a smiley face. You seem like the type of person that you'd understand better if it was visual. There we go, put a nose on there and everything. Hold on. I'm not good at drawing, so you gotta excuse me. There we go. Shut the fuck up. That is that's what you need to do. If you just do this, then most, if not all of most of your problems will cease to exist. Because that is the only reason this problem exists, because you was not shutting the fuck up. See that? You feel me? And then the smiley face right there lets you know that it's a good thing when you do shut the fuck up. See that there, Side Syndicate? This is a learning channel today. It's like reading Rainbow, but for your dumb ass, Side Syndicate. But you won't be dumb if you would just follow the cardinal rule. You feel me? Look at that. Shh the fuck up. Shh. Now see what I mean is, with you doing so much of this, you done fucked around and got yourself into a situation that is disadvantageous to yourself. Now, I'm gonna link in the description down below to the latest video he did on me telling me that I'm lying about everything I'm telling you guys. I mean, you know, I make $2 million. With that being the case, dude, I would dump my girlfriend tonight. I would be in the Caribbean by an hour from now, slathered in naked midget bitches. I'm telling you, man, we would be on fleek. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, Side Syndicate, again, shut the fuck up. That's what we got out the way. To you, Side Syndicate, personally, since I know you're watching this video. Now, and you also need to understand that the world does not revolve around you. Just because you do not enjoy a certain type of content does not mean that that content is awful. Because guess what? Somebody likes it. If my fans did not enjoy these videos, then I would not make them. The only reason these videos are popular is because my viewers want me to do them. And they come to watch. So basically, you're not calling me a dumb, mindless cunt for making them. You're basically calling my entire fan base stupid cunt morons, because they're the ones who enjoy watching them, and that's just wrong. You don't call people that, because that is not cool. I respect you making the content that you like to make and getting yourself in a better position doing so. Hopefully making life easier for yourself financially. My whole problem with this situation and your videos sending your fan base to hate on me is that you won't afford me the same thing. I enjoy making reaction videos. I do. I enjoy giving my 2 cents on all the videos I enjoy watching. My fans love me for it too. It's giving me the BHD army. I love mostly every single one of them. I say mostly because there's always a dick. There's at least 4 in mine. I don't have 4 dicks. Just, you know what I mean. We gonna need you to fix your shit, Side Syndicate. Just fix it. Need you to go inside of your butt, okay, and take someone with you, like a mechanic, a good one, you know, someone wearing like one of those tool utility belts, like a maintenance man, yeah, like a maintenance man, and he gonna go in there with you, and you guys gonna go searching for the shit, and when you find it, he's gonna use his tools to make it better, just to fix it. Fix your shit, Side Syndicate. Just fix it. Get it fixed. All your shit. You know, and maybe while you're inside of your own butt, the maintenance man that you've brought with you to fix your shit can also maybe use one of his tools to dislodge your head from up inside of your ass. Because it is all the way up there. Your head is in your ass. You need to pull that out. Pull your head out your ass and fix your shit. Fix your shit and get your head out your ass. Side Syndicate, please. And let this be the only time we have to have this talk. Probably won't be though. But don't worry, we know you visual. You not good with words and shit. So yo, look, we've got our handy dandy notebook. No Blues Clues. We've got it yet again. See that? Fix your shit. And then I accompanied it with a drawing too. So you be really, there's the poop. That's what's in you right now. And you got the maintenance man with you to try to get that going. And I've got the wrench right there. Don't worry about how badly the drawing is, because I'm an artist. All you need to know is that the plus sign means you need some tools and to find your poop and to fix it. Just fix it. I would draw you pulling your head out of your ass, but I am not a good artist. So that you would not know that it was you pulling your head out of your ass. You know, I am surprised we have to have this talk right now, Side Syndicate. I saw that video 4 months ago when people tweeted that at me. Man, I'll let you have that up. When I touched on it in that video, it was a tippy touch. You know, like it was a soft landing. Like when you kiss your sister, you don't use full-on tongue. That's gross. Just, you know what I mean? You don't go all the way in there. You don't shove your face in there. I'm gonna need you to go and sit down somewhere and think about what you've done. Time out and think about how next time you think to say some fuck shit, you make the smart decision instead to shut the fuck up. You know? I'm glad we had this talk. Sorry, Syndicate.
Well, yeah, you know, I think that's pretty much it, honestly, guys. I just wanted to make a reaction, because, like, I don't know. You know, delusional fanboys will be delusional fanboys, and I'm not asking you to go attack his video, like, and even if I did, like I said, it wouldn't do anything. But you'll have a look at these comments right here. It's just comment after comment. Why are you here? And if you still love your mom, like, just people who are just lied to, kind of thing. Talk shit about Blast. Dislike the video. Hey, Sai, you're a dumbass. I can't pronounce my own name. Nice use of English, mate. Sai, you're an asshole. You're fucking dick-sucking British. Okay. Yeah, guys, anyway, links and stuff will be in the description below. I just thought I'd talk about this because the thing is, this kind of content to me, although this is a slightly edited video more so than Blasphemous, it's fun and easy to make content. I just fucking watch other people's videos and just jerk myself off and talk about them. It's very easy to make content. I can make 6 of these a day, except make them less edited and split them into 2 parts like Blasphemous does.
These two would later meet up on Drama Alert, with BlastphamousHD continuing the ad hominem attacks towards Psy Syndicate, while also pivoting the entire time.
PSI, why did you make that video?
So over time, reaction channels were just kind of becoming popular, and I didn't understand what the appeal to watching someone else watching a video was. So I pretty much made it so I could work out that, and also just because I don't see it as really an ethical business model, taking someone else's content and recording like 6 videos a day and making a crazy amount of money from that. So I just wanted to work out why the fuck people are watching this shit. You know, watching someone play a game is a bit different because we have to put, you know, input the actual stuff. Some people are just too fucking lazy to do that. And also just to pretty much criticize what he's doing. It's just not ethical.
So then about a couple months later, you're actually doing a reaction, Blasphemous, and PSI's video ends up being in that video that you're doing a reaction of?
Yeah, so, like, I was told by a couple of freaking different people that said they used to watch a lot of PSI Syndicate. They said that he was on drugs and that he was lying about staying with his, needing the money to stay with his mom. So with that being the case, these are the things that were in my head when I was watching that part of the clip. So I paused the video and I talked about it. I mean, that's how I. So
you were talking about him doing drugs and all this other stuff in your reaction to this video that he happened to be in?
Yeah, because I figured the way the fans have presented that to me, that it was factual. They said they had video clips and whatnot. Now, when I made my latest video, the one thing that I do remember seeing PSI Syndicate say, because I was there watching him give the live reaction, fucking epic.
Thanks, man.
Well, thank you. When your girlfriend agreed with me, man, it was like music to me.
All right.
What the
We'll get We'll get to all that. So you make a reaction of a video that he's in, you roast him back, your fans then start attacking PSI. PSI, you make a video talking about this, how you're getting death threats, people are telling you to kill yourself from Blasphemous's fans. What happens next? Because like it just seems like this is an all-out war. Both of you have started to make videos about each other. Both of your fans are attacking each other's channels.
Yeah, so now everyone, all of his fan base come to my videos and say all that shit and think that's actually the truth. So, I mean, I made a video response to that video and just went back on again about the, you know, the whole unethical part of reaction videos, which I guess that's the main issue there, which I don't know if I can really ask you, Blasphemous, but how can you make 6 videos a day reacting to videos which you don't have permission to upload? In fact, the video which you made, which was the 5 Twitch reaction, whatever the fuck it was called, that video was taken down because the guy who made it didn't want you to have it up on YouTube. So a lot of people will come to you or just want people to reach out to you to tell you to take a video down, and I don't know, you make money off of all of people's hard work and make a lot of money at that. Like,
Blasphemous, does PSI have a point? Are you like, you know, taking people's videos and basically profiting off of other people's works by these, in his words, like lazy reaction videos?
Yeah.
Well, what it is this is the content that my fans wanted me to make. Like, I legitimately, it took 8 months of them and 2/3 of my comment section on my gaming channel telling me, do reaction videos, because I did like 1 or 2, and they just started clamoring for me to do more. Never, ever in a million years did I think it would get big. I mean, I even made a completely separate channel. Like the ones that were on my gaming channel were like, you know, getting a lot of freaking views. Now, I could have easily left my reactions on that channel and got way more views, but I started a completely different channel because I didn't want to oversaturate my gaming channel, which is for my gaming content, you know, with all these videos that, you know, people initially wanted me to freaking do. Now, at the end of the day, this is the content that my fan base wants me to make. They love me for it. I literally have the BHD army.
PSI, what do you say to that? Yeah. I mean, he's saying
okay,
like
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your fans tell you to do something. It's unethical. You do not ask people for permission. If you want to ask people for permission and make videos, fucking go for it, dude, honestly. But you don't have permission to make these videos from people. And many people have got issues with you making, like I said, about $1 million a year from your reaction channel. There's 5 ads on every single video. It's very money-hungry shit. Like I said before. But you now shit you do as well, rather than streaming on Twitch, is for money. You are a very money-driven man. Like, I don't know what to say about that, but ask for permission first, then make the video. And you'll notice a lot of people will tell you, no, fuck off, you don't have permission. That's how it should be. They don't want you to make money off of their videos. You steal views, essentially. You steal money from people, but you aren't giving them a cut of the revenue.
Right.
There's a reason you're able to make 6 videos a day on these and make your gaming videos and all that shit. I'm not going to complain about that shit. That shit's awesome. I don't like watching that content personally. I don't know why are you constantly laughing.
Delicious.
This is so boring. This is so goddamn boring.
I can't.
Why is there beef between you guys? Like, I mean, I get you don't like reaction channels, and I get you don't like him criticizing you. But what's up with all these like death threats and, you know, calling each other names and all this other shit?
Because the way he went about it, I never said anything to this dude. The first time I ever heard of this dude was him making the video on me, calling me cunt. You know, what a fucking asshole.
Right,
twat,
but then you responded saying that he was like a druggie, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
not true. And it's told you on that fan base I'm a fucking druggie and I live off my mum's.
And that is true.
All my views.
Which is why I did not talk about that in the last video I made.
Mention it in the last video saying it's not true, bro. You didn't mention it at all. All you said in that video was
never mentioned it because it wasn't true, and I don't have.
Why did you not correct yourself? Why did you not correct the fucking delusional fanboys? You tell them that was not true. Sorry.
When I went back to the fans of yours who told me this stuff about you and asked for the video clips and the facts, when they didn't present them, I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to present this to my people if it's not to be true.
It's not every single day on my videos.
Bro,
yeah, I understand.
All it tweets. Quit crying, dude.
I'm not crying, but why could you not correct yourself? Why could you not correct yourself and apologize?
We both did the same shit.
You
made Twitch memes of me on Twitch talking and with the dolphin laugh bullshit, right? I watched the whole stream, dude. Don't sit there and act like
7 hours of it?
in some freaking way, bro. Now, with that being said, the reason why I made the video about you is because you made that video, the first video, attacking me and my fan base. Basically telling me and all of my fans that they're dumbasses and cunts for enjoying content.
I said you're a cunt, you're a lazy piece of shit, and I'll say you're a cunt because you steal other people's content.
With someone of something that someone of your intellectual caliber can't seem to freaking understand is, I represent my entire fan base. You attacking me, all well and good. I could honestly not give a fuck. I could see it coming from someone of your moral standing. But when you say that stuff about me, or, oh, you know, reaction videos are shit, and, you know, people, I don't understand why people watch them.
Why do you say his moral standings? Like, what makes him unmoral?
The only reason why he's making these videos is because he's jealous that I get more freaking views than him.
I'm jealous to get $1 million for being lazy shit. Yeah, you're right. There's no denying that. But you do. Look, you got 5 videos on every single. You got 5 ads on every single video.
Blast, do you upload 5 or 6 videos a day based on reactions?
He does. Look at his fucking social blade. He 100%. You lie about how much money you make. You said you've got $10 in your PayPal or some bullshit. Like, you're full of fucking shit. All you say. you mentioned so many lies in the original video, which is taken down now.
Together, Size Syndicate, okay?
What?
Fix your shit. All
What
right?
is fix your shit? That's all you said in your next video. Fix your shit. What is wrong with my shit? Your voice.
Go into your butts and go in there and find someone to go with you with a tool, with belt, and fix your shit. Now, what I'm saying is, you attacked me and my fan base. You basically upload a video telling tens of thousands of people that when they like my content, they're basically a moron. They're a cunt.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I go watch the original video. I didn't. I said I don't understand it.
Right? I'm going to explain it to you in a way that even you can understand. And this is reaching really far, right? You should be able to understand this, right? Now, when my fans see that someone so high with subscribers and so popular on YouTube is making a video about how reaction videos are shit and how the content that they love to watch is only watched by dumbasses and cunts and
I never said that.
Bruh, I can bring up the video, bro.
Okay, guys. Is there any way you two can make peace and have a ceasefire here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, we're done. I made the video. I mean, I already, in the last video, I already stated the points. You know, fix your shit, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
You know, and the world does not revolve around you.
Okay. Let's give PSI a chance to respond.
Okay. So in terms of you know, season end of whatever fuck, end of war, if you want to call it that, because you know, BHD Army, I'm 12. Then you first. You need to. You're not going to do it, and I wouldn't do it because it's fucking weird. But you need to make a video or mention somewhere which a lot of people are going to see that what you said is not true because it isn't true. You tell people, loads of people that I'm a drug addict. Like honestly, your fan base is fucking massive. It's like it's outweighing my fans. Like I don't have that big of an audience to say that. It's going to make my own fans believe because everyone else is saying it and everyone else is thumbing it up. You know that I'm actually a fucking drug addict and that I live with my parents, which I don't. I live in America right now.
Well, you know, man, you're
not going to do that.
Look, man, I'm saying, you know, that sounds like a personal problem. Maybe next time you'll shut the fuck up and you won't have these problems.
You lied to your fan base. I didn't lie. You are lazy shit. You do steal content. You know, even when you mentioned that those guys slid in your DMs or whatever, you made a video without their permission, then they slid in your DMs. Okay? It doesn't. What's so funny?
You made a video, bruh. You're probably the biggest hypocrite I've ever talked to.
How am I a hypocrite? What am I saying?
You're sitting here telling me about how I made a video about you without your permission. Bruh, the first video I ever saw of you was you making a video about me, picking me apart, negatively attacking me and my fans. Because guess what? My fans are going to go into the comment section and they're going to be like, you know, we're going to defend BlastphamousHD because we love his content. You know, by the way, you say that, you know, oh, it's just money grabbing and, oh, you know, I'm posting shitless content. Bro, I'm a reaction channel, right? So supposedly. But if I had so little commentary, I have this thing called the BlastphamousHD Try Not to Laugh Challenge. My fans take my clips of my videos when the videos aren't playing of me giving commentary, chop it up and turn it into funny fucking shit. 10-minute videos. I've reacted to a good amount of those. Shout out to Jagged Solid.
Right. Okay, Blasphemous. Let me ask you a question. Okay, so you do reaction channels, all right, and then you also actually like do creative stuff that you think of yourself. You write songs. You dub gaming sequences and stuff. You do all this other stuff as well. Is it fair to say that the content you make on your reaction channel is a really easy thing to do and that it pays out well and it's a cheap way to make money compared to the other things you do?
I'm glad that you bring this point up. It is not, to me, it's not easy to do. You have to have my personality. Dude, Syndicate cannot do this.
I wouldn't do it because I'm ethical. I wouldn't want to fucking do it.
That's all well and good, but what I'm telling you is your opinion is your opinion. The world does not revolve around you.
It's bringing YouTube to US. You have a copyright claim on your channel for a reason.
My fans come to me.
Why do you have a copyright claim? Tell me what your copyright claim is. What's your copyright claim? What's your copyright claim?
Wait, hold up. He's asking you a question. Do you have a copyright claim?
Of course I do.
Do you get a I mean, I hear that a lot of reaction channels have a problem with getting tons of copyright complaints.
Dude, that's why it is so hilarious to me that this dude thinks that I'm balling out of control. Look, You think I'm balling out of control, bro?
What sense?
Most of
Well, here, let me explain it. Let me explain it, PSI. Let me explain it. Let me explain it. So Jinx said that yes, he gets a ton of views, but a lot of people content ID his videos, the original creator of the video, where the money on Jinx's channel would actually go to the original content creator. Is that what you're saying, Blasphemous? That people content ID your videos and the money actually goes to the original content creator?
For the love of God, yes. Now, I'm not saying,
is there a way to... The thing is like, we've heard this claim before, but is there a way to, like, prove it? Like,
yeah,
how...
just take a picture of your video manager.
Like, how much...
Motherfucker, whoa. I'm sorry.
Blast. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask... Here. Okay, let me get this question in real quick. On the percentage of videos that you upload, all right? Let's say you upload 10 videos. How many of those do you get paid on?
My biggest videos, which are always Vine compilations, I try to get out one every day. I don't know if the money is going to whoever, original content creator, whatever, but it's always claimed by a network. I don't want to mention the name because I don't know.
Right. I understand that, but I'm saying you upload, let's say you upload 6 videos a day. How many of those do you get paid on?
About 2 or 3.
About 2 or 3.
That's half. I mean, that's still 500,000 a year if half of them are getting paid for.
For the love of God.
What?
Dude, my point is...
So you only make like $500,000 a year? I just...
Dude, it's not about the money. It's about me making content that my fans love to see from me. How does that not matter? Does that not matter?
It doesn't matter because it's unethical. That's it. It's unethical.
So you say it's unethical. So one of your points is you say it doesn't help the content creator. I would like to refer to what's this guy name? Duke the Killer. Right? I reacted to one of his videos, 3 weeks ago. This guy had 400K subs. Channel was pretty much dying off because he had stopped making content for about, only 1 or 2 videos a month. I reacted to one of his videos. Dude started gaining 1,000 subscribers a day from 40 subscribers a day.
Right. We get that. We get that. So there's situations where it helps the content creators, but then there's situations where it hurts them, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
I cannot agree on that. I would not like...
So you think it helps the content creator when you review them 100% of the time?
I would have to say, in my case, yes. I've never said something grimy about a YouTube or a YouTuber, unless it's not syndicated.
It's not about grimy. It's about search results. If you've got a larger audience and a lot of people who will make really good videos, so when people search for those, they'll find your videos. That's where a lot of your audiences came from. It's from search results and recommended videos.
Bro, you know what? I think you need to go and talk to the smaller content creators that have, I've reacted to their freaking videos, dude. I brought a lot of freaking traffic.
All right, guys. This has been going on for a while. We're going to have to leave it here. Guys, let us know in the comments below who you think is in the right, who is in the wrong. Is it PSI? Is it BlastphamousHD? Please let us know. Guys, if you enjoyed this debate, please slap a like on it. Drama Alert Nation, now over 1,110,000 subscribers. I've said my fucking subscriber number wrong for the last 3 videos.
That's okay.
All right, good debate.
As BlastphamousHD kept raking in the views, this drama with Psy Syndicate will eventually reign true when, on April 22nd, 2018, Barnett's main channel, BlastphamousHD TV, was terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines.
But yeah, man, they terminated your boy, and so luckily enough, we made this channel a long time ago. That niggas was like, oh snap, you just making it for the money, but it came in handy. Alright, so I'm still gonna keep doing reaction videos. They're still gonna be on this channel. My other channel is gone. You know what I mean? Read that email about a half an hour ago. Because it like gave your boy a farewell episode, you know? BlastphamousHD TV was a good channel. All my reactions are gonna be on this channel from now on. I'm gonna be doing to however many I end up deciding to do every day, but you guys will at least get 2. Yo, let this be a message to anybody out there going through anything. You feel me? Fuck it. That's real shit. I ain't even need to smoke the weed. It's just delicious. So yeah, man, reaction videos are gonna be coming on this channel. And Church. What we gonna do, Marissa? What we gonna...
Despite losing his main channel, BlastphamousHD garnered the same success on his second channel as he continued to release the same content of reaction style videos with minimal editing. He also created a small community of reactors, which were his IRL friends. Dr. J and the Women, Czechoslovakia, Skitten Says, and more.
What it is, BHD people? A lot of you guys have been asking me to hurt my feelings by reading some of you guys' less enthusiastic messages towards me. Stupid bald bitch, fat slut. You know what? I really appreciate you warming me up, Randy, but I assure you...
This is actually Chavez. Thanks for knowing my name, you heartless bitch.
What it is, guys? It is your boy, BlastphamousHD, and today we're here to watch a special video. So you guys know I got a gaming channel, right? You guys know I got a gaming channel? Probably not. Go watch that shit. Cats. The link will be in the description down below. Go check that shit the out, okay? I play a whole bunch of games, hilarious ones. It's the same thing as reactions, but it's of me playing games, like scary games and shit. Like I played Outlast 2. But anyway, oh shit, PT 2. So anyway, I do funny moments videos of me, you know, like getting scared the out of, or getting real pissed the off, because I get real mad when I play video games. Again, link in the description down below. And one of my subscribers, one of you guys, hit me up in the DMs and let me know that people are idiots. They did a compilation of what it is, guys. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. I'm here with Josh's girlfriend.
Having everything, a group of successful channels garnering lots of revenue, his community also gaining traction. How does such a big creator fall from grace? How does someone with such easy content just stop gaining views? Well, a big contributor to that was BlastphamousHD would later have a falling out with longtime friend and editor Josh, also known as Czechoslovakia. He'd go on to talk about their falling out on a live stream that only exists in an archive form on a different channel on YouTube.
But for the last time, does anyone know what happened between Blast and China? I don't know, man. I don't feel like talking about it. I don't really talk about it, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like you know, one day I might say something, but who knows? Minecrafting for zombies. I ain't even here for gossip. I just want to kick it with you, Maurice. You make me laugh. That's what's up, man. I'm glad. Bruh. That's the same exact thing that happened with Chavez, actually. He thought he was smarter than me because I don't understand. He thought he was smarter than me and he thought he was better than me in every way, shape, or form. And that's honestly the reason why he was around me. He'll say that that's not the case, but that was the case. He thought he thought I was just a really lucky dumbass, and he was using me. He was 100% using me, you know. And you know, I knew that he was, you know, he was a sack of shit, and that he didn't really like me, or he didn't really fuck with me like that. But at the time, I needed an editor, and I honestly thought that if I gave him enough, or if I was just nice enough to him, or if I had his back enough, he would understand, oh, Maurice is a real one. He actually gives a fuck about me. And he's not a douchebag. He's, you know, really nice dude. So, you know, but after a while, I kind of figured out that he would never, that was never going to be the case. He was always just going to think that he was better than me, and he would always keep doing this sly, underhanded, grimy shit. So I dropped his ass. I was like, I'm not with that shit, bro. You ain't gonna have me. I'm not gonna be supporting you, bro, and you gonna be fucking me. Nah. You know what I mean? And then his dirty bitch, you know, I forgot her name. I think it's like Sex Kitten or something, which is what Skitten stands for. The reason why I'm laughing is because the sex part of Sex Kitten is for other niggas. She's fucking other niggas. And I don't think he knows. Actually, I think he probably does know. He's not that dumb. He probably knows, but he doesn't think he can get anyone. He doesn't think he can get anyone better. So he's just, you know, staying with the chick that doesn't respect him. But hey, you know, that's neither here nor there. You feel me? It's neither here nor there. Nah, she told me she's cheating on him. She told me. Like, she told me to my face. And then I told her, you should tell Josh. You should tell Chavez. Tell Chavez. That's not okay. So you know what she did? I told her, look, I'm gonna give you a week. I'll give you a week to tell him what you're doing. Or I'm gonna tell him. So, and mind you, this was smart as fuck what she did. She went and told that nigga that she was having an emotional relationship with a different guy. But she wasn't fucking him. Even though she told me she was at that nigga's apartment sucking the fuck out of his dick like all the time. And like fucking the shit out of that nigga. And then going home and kissing Chavez in the mouth. So, you know. But like And the only reason why I can tell you, like, I can say all this shit is because I understand now that we were never friends. We were never friends. He saw me as an opportunity, and he kept using me, and you know, and I didn't even, you know what I mean? I didn't even mind. I didn't even care, because I was like, look, you're editing the vids, you're doing a good job at your job. I understand. It's cool. I don't care, right? But then he started bullying me, and I don't like being bullied. So I was like, well, you know what I mean? Now you got to get the fuck out, because he came to my house and tried to fight me, bro. He came to my house and he tried to fight me on some he came to my house and tried to fight me on some shit that she told him, because she knew that, you know, it was probably best to get him away from me, because sooner or later I was just gonna tell him. You know what I mean? And again, you know what I mean? Like I tried, yo. I was like, yo, bro, like. So yeah, she told him that, oh, I'm having an emotional relationship, blah, blah, blah. So get this, the funny part is, the nigga she was fucking was her co-worker from the job that Chavez's mom got her. Like, that's real shit. How much of a hoe do you have to be to do that? You cheating on this nigga with, damn it, I can't even say that shit, because I mean, I'm a bit of a hoe too. You feel me? Because you know what I mean? I cheat. You feel me? Like, I don't cheat no more, because, you know, I don't do relationships, so I'm just not monogamous anymore. But, you know what I mean? I keep it real with the females I fuck with now. I keep it real. So, like, she told this nigga she had an emotional relationship. It was nothing physical, none of that. Even though she told me not only was she fucking him, but she loved him. She said, I love this guy. She's probably still fucking him to this day. I love him. I'm in love with him. She even told me she wasn't using condoms. I fuck him raw. I love him. And then told Chavez, because I told her that I'm gonna tell him if you don't tell him. She told him, oh, it was an emotional relationship. It's emotional. It's just emotional. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not, it's just an emotional relationship. So then, when I tried to tell him, because she didn't tell him, he told me, no, she told me, and it was just an emotional relationship. It's nothing. So I'm like, and you believe that? Like, bro, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, no, it's just a cheat. I'm just like, you know what? But yeah, man. You know what I mean? That's just a little bit of what happened, you feel me? That's a small amount. You know, not to mention that she was trying to fuck me. And like, I've just always viewed her as unattractive. Especially personality-wise, man. Like, her personality was just... But, you know... But again, you know, if I felt like he had ever really, really, truly been my friend just for friendship, then I would have never told this. I would never tell anybody this stuff. You know what I mean? I would never tell him, because I know he's going to hear it. I would never tell anybody this stuff. You feel me? But because I know for a fact homie was just using me, you know, like I can tell based on the conversations we had after we stopped talking. And then he tried using Randy, and then he tried using me again, and then tried staying my friend so that he could have some way to get back in. And then after I went out of my way to build him a YouTube channel or help him build a YouTube channel, something he can make money on himself, he then, one of our last conversations was him telling me that that him being on YouTube had nothing to do with me, and he built the whole channel. It had nothing to do with me. And I'm like, that's, not only are you disrespecting me, but you're disrespecting the shit out of my fans, bro. So my fans are watching your vids and giving you money. My fans are paying you, and you're gonna tell them, no, you're not, you didn't, you know what I mean? Like, the only reason why my fans came to his channel initially, you know, was from me. That was it. That was literally it. Anyone who was there knows that. And homie tried to be like, oh no, it wasn't that. You know, it was me. I was the one. I did. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, 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 bitch. Uh-oh, it's not going good. Run away! Damn it. But people will try to put you down, Blast, is because you'll find they are so insecure. People put me down because they thought I was too quiet. Curtis Keaton, bro, you ain't never lied, homie. You ain't never lied. You feel me? But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's cool. You know what I mean? Hope dude all the best, you feel me? I mean, like, you know, the minute he can convince his girlfriend to stop fucking other niggas raw, he'll have it. The minute he can convince his girlfriend not to cheat on him, to at least use a condom, you feel me? Like, damn, nigga, like, that's how you know. I don't know, like, that's some fucked up shit, bro. Cause you don't know what that nigga has, and you just willing to catch that shit and give it and come home and then kiss me in the mouth and give it to me. I'm like, damn, bitch. But yeah, bro. The only person you can truly trust is yourself. That's real. That's 100% real. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? I might tell the whole story of everything that happened or whatever. You feel me? Like, I might not, you know. Like I said, man, if he would have just shut the fuck up, you know, in the end, and like not try to say, oh man, the only reason why the reason I have a channel is me. It has nothing to do with you. I'm like, word. Dude started doing hella underhanded shit too. Dude even told Randy, I overheard him telling Randy not to put me in the description of the vids because I already have a big fan base and that, you know, they're the ones that need to grow. Don't put Maurice. And I'm like, bro, I'm literally growing you guys. I'm literally forcing you guys into having legitimate long-standing careers on YouTube after doing all of this by myself. Building all of this by myself. No help. My reaction channel was 100% me. I was in my house doing them every day. I was editing 8 videos a day, every day, no help. Every day. Shooting, editing, all that shit. And then everything I build, I'm talking about Chavez. Everything I build, I hand it off to my homies, my close people. That skitting bitch seemed to disrespect you every time she talked to you. Nigga, so you got that too? Did you get that too? Bruh, the reason why she was disrespecting me is because I wouldn't fuck the little bitch.
Now arriving at
that's why. She tried fucking me in my first apartment with that little shitty lamp. She waited until Dr. Girlfriend left. And then while we were playing Dead Space 2, she's like, you know, Maurice, if you were single, I'd date you. I'd fuck you if you were single, Maurice. And I'm like, fuck out. Get out of my house. Get out. Get out. And then called Dr. Girlfriend and told her what she said immediately. And Dr. Girlfriend still stayed friends with her, which was beyond me. But, you know, I guess. Man, if one of my homeboys tried to do that shit, nigga, that's a fight. I'll beat that nigga's ass. We ain't friends. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, especially if it's my girl. Fuck out of here, bro. So, yeah. That's why. She was mad at me because I didn't want shit to do with her. She tried doing the same shit to Randy. Because at one point, she was trying to fuck Randy. You know what I mean? They never did anything, but she was trying to. And he was just like, you know what? Nah. I know you a dirty bitch. I know. So, you know. Oh, that bitch mad. That bitch hella mad. But, bitch. Asshole. So yeah, man. After that, I figured, you know what I mean? Like, we could just be friends. I literally just wanted to be friends. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was this regular ass friendship. But, you know, I guess she felt that, you know, if she couldn't have a real one, cause see, me and Randy are real ones. We're real niggas. You know what I mean? And Chavez is Chavez. Like, he's a bitch. You know what I mean? He's like a female. He's like a light-skinned female type of nigga. You know what I mean? That's why he was always trying to disrespect me too. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know why he thought.
Select your hero.
I'll never understand it. I'll never understand shit. So like, I'm like, and that shit hella tripped me out too. Cause I'm like, nigga, what did you mad at me for? Like, I didn't even fuck your female. And she was trying. Like, I did you the courtesy of not fucking your bitch. Like, why are you being shitty to me? So, in the end, man, you know, she came at me hella disrespectfully. And, you know, like, I dropped her. I was like, look, we ain't friends. We can't be friends no more. I don't want shit to do with you no more. I'm done. You're stupid. You're an idiot. I'm done with you. Don't come nowhere near me. You ain't allowed in my house. Don't come anywhere near me. So then the next morning, no, because I told her all that morning. It was like 11 a.m. or something. And then, like, I'm at the house. This nigga Chavez show up 45 minutes later and tries to physically fight me in my house. And then after trying to fight me, and the only reason why he didn't fight me was because I threw his stupid ass halfway across the room when he got too close on that I'm trying to fight you shit. Like, he was like, don't you ever talk to my girl like that. He got close to me, so I face mobbed that nigga like halfway across. What the like, get the fuck out my face, bitch. Like, don't come at me like that. Like, don't fight me, man. What the fuck are you doing? Want to fight? Come on, man. Why? So, after that, then this nigga started wanting to talk about it. Really, nigga? But at that time, I'd already decided to fire him. I'm like, bro, we ain't friends. Nah, you try to fight me? Bro, tell me why this nigga go into this simp-ass speech. This nigga cried. This nigga cried. And then went into some simp-ass speech about how friends fight. Friends don't fight. Friends may fight to become friends, but friends don't fight when they're friends. Like, you ain't gonna come in my house when I'm paying your bills and I'm giving you a career and I'm sharing my hard work, blood, sweat, and tears with your ass and building you a career and paying you handsomely while doing it, and you gonna have the nerve to try to fight me in my house? Nah, nigga. Nah. Friends don't do that, bruh. You fired. And then, but like whatever she told him. So what happened was she skitting told that nigga. She told that nigga. Ooh, I'm dead. She told that nigga something to get in the. I don't even think she really told him anything foul. That nigga been thought that, like, he's been wanting to fight me. He's been thinking that, you know, it's not fair that Maurice is the one who is popping. I'm better. You know what I mean? Because his dumbass bitch probably told him that shit. Oh yeah, Chavez, you the better one. You way funnier than Maurice. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's what it was. You know, like, nigga came to my house, tried to fight me, so I threw that nigga out. You know what I mean? And the only reason why he did, this nigga tried to tell me I never tried to fight you. I'm like, bro, you literally jumped up and ran at me with your fist balled. With your hands balled in the fists. Like this. Man, oh, fuck. Like, and got close enough whereas I had to push you off of me. So when I pushed this nigga off of me, when he realized that I was about to beat that nigga's ass, then he gonna have to switch shit up. You know what, man? Tell me what happened. And then when I told him what happened, then that nigga cried. Me and Randy literally had to fucking change the subject and fucking, like, oh shit, don't kill me. Me and Randy literally had to change the subject and make that nigga like change the subject so that he would stop crying. I'm just like, nigga, like how you gonna run up in my house, try to fight me after I've done nothing but do everything for you, and you cry? Like, where did they do that at, bro? Really, nigga? So, but yeah, man. Who you talking about? Oh, this is about Chavez. You know what I mean? Why we ain't cool? Why we ain't friends and shit? You know, this nigga, he think he is somebody because he's light skinned and his hair is wavy. You know, but bruh, you're like, yo, bitch don't even respect you, bruh. Your bitch don't even respect you, nigga. Like, yo, and if your female don't respect you, nigga, you a bitch. You're just a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, and then, you know, he tried. He's got a taste of being YouTube famous. He completely changed. Like, his attitude did a complete 180. Word? Oh, really? Hey. I wish him all the luck in the world, man. I wish him all the luck in the world, man. I hope his channel goes well. I hope it does well for him. I hope he makes $1 million, you feel me? I hope he makes $1 million. You know, like, you know, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm appreciative for the both of them. Because of Chavez and Skitten and how shitty of people they are, I've been able to recognize those same qualities in other people really, really, really fast, and it's done wonders for me and my social circle. And you know what I mean? Like, after dealing with Chavez and Streetlight, bro, I can pick that shit up so fast. They've taught me so much, so you know what I mean? Like, I kind of appreciate the fact that, you know, like, they were such bad people. I really appreciate it though, man. Like I said, I hope they go on to make $1 million, bro. This nigga done block their own shit off. You know, I hope that nigga goes on to make $1 million, bro. And that's all I gotta say about that. I hope homie goes on, makes a bunch of money, man. You know.
I've got you in my sights.
I am appreciative for the experience, because it is only through experience that we learn. I'd have fucked it with a smile and sent her the video. Nah, man, like, I would not. She don't get none of my dick, bro. She don't. A chick like her, she'll never get no real nigga dick, and she'll never know why. Cause no real nigga's gonna deal with her shit. Real nigga's gonna be like, but bitch, you worthless. Why would I? What do you mean? What do you mean I should jump through hoops for you? I mean, I ain't even talk about the fact that she told me that he can't fuck. That's what it is. She told me that that nigga can't fuck to save his life.
Chavez would go on to make his own video titled Why Chavez and BHD Don't Hang Out Anymore, going in detail about BHD's behavior change and ego.
You make up all these fucking lies for who knows what. Nobody cares. People are completely content with, we had a falling out, because it's what happened. They want the details. They don't need the details. It's hurtful details. You cheated on your ex, and you took it out on your friends, and you lied to one of your best friends. You said, oh, he wasn't my best friend, blah, blah, blah. I didn't trust him that much. Dude, we saw each other for like 13 hours, 7 days a week for 8 months. And you better listen to Randy, because he's one of your last real friends left. All the other fake-ass friends you bring around you, be careful. Because I never stole from you, I never tried to fight you, and keeping it real sometimes hurts people's feelings. And that's what the fuck I do, and you've had that from the beginning. And I don't need to be rich, and I don't need to be powerful, I just need to be me. And I've always been proud to be me, and I've never regretted being me. And that's all I ever will be. Good afternoon. Chavez, Slovakia. It is your boy Chavez here. You would hope we'd be here on better terms, but alas, the drama has entered the station, Chavez, Slovakia. Oh, he's exposed. BHD has finally dropped a big exposed vid, just dumping out all the juicy and rotisserie style beef that you guys have all been waiting for. Of course, you know, first of all, for all the people who have been waiting so long, it's been like over a year, people have been asking what's been going on with Chavez and BHD. We want to know the full scoop. We want to know the full story. And people who, you know, have been asking, people on the Discord, we've talked about it. We've talked about it in past videos. The answer is the truth, and it's still the truth. We simply just don't work together anymore, right? I haven't worked for BHD in over a year. Haven't talked to him in over a year. We have not spoken to each other. A lot of people think this beef is going on between us, a big feud. We haven't spoken to each other. So why this is coming up now, Lord only knows, right? A couple people have speculated, you know, me coming up on 100K. It's got him feeling some type of way. The Patreon money might make him feel some type of way. But we'll get into all that in just a minute. We're gonna, honestly, this is gonna be as short as it deserves to be. Now, the reason we haven't covered it before was out of respect for his ex-girlfriend, Dr. Girlfriend. So we heard the story that he told, and we're not really sure where that story came from. It's just, it's not what happened. It's not the last conversations we've had with one another. It's not what the record shows. We're not sure when he started developing this commentary of the great savior BHD telling Chavez this girl's cheating on him, and then I have a big breakdown, and then that starts all the beef for the like that just is not, that never happened. It just never was a part of it. And the reason we didn't tell the story is because his ex at the time, so remember, Dr. Girlfriend and him dated for 5 years, right? And when they broke up, she said that she didn't want to be involved in any more internet drama. And she said that to everyone. She said she didn't want to be in any videos, she didn't want to do anything with it, and she didn't want their breaking up to break up the friendships, right? And she wanted everybody, since we've all known each other for a very long time, to still be friends even after they broke up. So that's why we never talked about it. That's just out of respect for her. And me and BHD said that we weren't going to talk about what happened because it was messy and it was fresh. And it's just not something that anybody want to talk about. It was mad awkward to fucking talk about. And so between then and now, I don't know. I think maybe he's making up such a big story because we haven't said anything. And so for him, you know, and he knows that we've seen snippets of his live streams the past couple of months, but we just figure, okay, he had like an outburst or something. Nobody really knows what he's talking about, and we figured just go away. And then he live streamed now twice, and now posted one on his YouTube channel, right? So now it makes it this big deal that we have to talk about. But none of it is about anything. It's just, he's just talking all this shit, and it doesn't actually clear anything up for anybody. He just said, oh, I tried to fight him, said I used him for his YouTube channel, just makes a bunch of allegations and doesn't even really tell a story. My girlfriend's sleeping with a bunch of niggas, right? Just says a bunch of stuff and then never really explains like what went down. And it's just, I don't even know where all that stuff's coming from. So the problem between me and him was very simple, and it was, this is it. And me and him have talked about it. We came to an agreement, which I have on video coincidentally, because we were talking about my taxes, and it came up while I was talking about my taxes. And we came to an agreement about what happened and how we feel about each other, that he's completely uprooted. And so, I don't know, I'll see how I feel at the end of shooting this. I'll probably just end up putting up the entire video anyways of our conversation, and so people can understand like what's actually going on, because he's trying to pretend like there's a bunch of other shit going on now, and it's just unfortunate to him, for him, that his ex doesn't care for him lying, and I actually have the shit on camera. So it kind of sucks for him that this is how he's decided to go about it. Sucks for me too, because we went so long with it just not being a problem for us. So now why do we have to have this messy year? Dude, this shit happened at the end of 2016. Like, this is a forever ago for everybody. But whatever. So BHD and Dr. Girlfriend had a rough ending to their relationship. Dr. Girlfriend was complaining a lot about him not spending time with her. He was having trouble doing that, right? And one day we showed up. I was working downstairs. He brought me upstairs and told me, hey, just to let you know, me and Dr. Girlfriend broke up, right? Not a problem. I said, damn, that sucks, dude. What happened? What's going on? He said, yo, she caught me talking to some other women, blah, blah, blah. Some details that it's over 2 years ago, which don't ever believe anybody when they pretend to know every detail of a story that happened so fucking long ago. It's not how people's brains work. You remember generally what happened, right? He be trying to pretend like he remembers so fucking everything, right? So whatever. And it's weird too now because he talks so much shit. People really think that our friendship wasn't legitimate, which I mean, it's over now, but that doesn't mean that we weren't friends before. And in the clip that I'm gonna show you guys, the last conversation we have, the reason this was kind of hard for me is because he still told me we were friends, even over the phone, and pretended like we were friends over the phone, and then went and talked a bunch of shit behind my back, which is really hurtful. And of course, I got a smaller YouTube channel at the time. I didn't really know how to do YouTube. I was just an editor, right? And we were really unsure because I just lost my job. And he had made a bunch of promises when we first started working with him that he wasn't gonna let personal problems break up our work relationship, and that's exactly what happened, right? And of course, you can't help it. You gotta live and let learn, and we recovered and we bounced back. And I figured out I actually love doing YouTube, and it made it really easy as a transition. That's why I've done it every single day since then, right? Uploads have been super fucking consistent. I've been super open with my fans, and the people on my Discord have talked about what happened with me and BHD plenty of times. We've been completely open about the shit, just in a more private setting, as private as you can get it without it getting this messy. And this, I can already tell, is gonna get a little bit more long-winded than I anticipated, but whatever. I gotta get it off my chest because I thought we deaded it, and to see it come up and to cause as much confusion really upsets me. And it's just upsetting when, unfortunately for him, I keep saying I have that shit on camera, so like you can't fucking pretend like it's just something else. So whatever. So he came and told me he didn't cheat on his girlfriend, but he was talking to other women. Dr. Girlfriend found out. He then tells me, well, I gotta tell Skitten because Skitten and Dr. Girlfriend are best friends. I said, yeah, you probably should do that. He takes Skitten upstairs right after he talks to me. Tell Skitten that he slept with other women, okay? Back to back. So she comes downstairs and immediately goes, oh, that's crazy. I can't believe he slept with all these girls. I said, no. He said he didn't sleep with them. He was just talking to them. She said, no, he told me he slept with them. And me and her were like, what? Right? Like, why is he just telling us two different stories? Doesn't make any fucking sense. And then he made sure to tell us both the same thing that we talked about. We are going to tell people the truth. Okay? And he knows that's big with me. I'm really big about people being honest about shit. And if you don't want to talk about it, then don't bring it up. Not a big deal. Right? If you want to be vague about something, then don't talk to me about it. But don't just make a story up. Okay? And he's lying to one of us. Either he did it or he didn't. Right? Me and her had a big conversation, whatever, and him and Dr. Girlfriend broke up, okay? So he felt like Skitten was choosing sides, and she was very upset at him for cheating on Dr. Girlfriend, okay? And later on, finally, he'll admit it later on to Dr. Girlfriend that he cheated, and was actually cheating for 3 years of their 5-year relationship with multiple women throughout their relationship. It was actually a very hard thing for us to go through as a friend group, and he never considered how that made me feel. I think he was telling Randy closer to the end. I don't know how much Randy knew. It doesn't really matter, right? Randy's a stand-up guy. I ain't got no problems with Randy. But he never really understood how much that affected how much we saw him, because I gave him so much. And like, he shit talks so much about me and like downplays everything. And you know what? I have decided to put the clip in there because you know what? In the clip, he tells me that I was a good worker. I was just hard to work with because I take shit really seriously and I don't fuck around. I am going to show the clip because he did actually give respect to me doing good work when I worked for him, and we busted our ass while we worked together. And he was like, oh, I just needed an editor. I just wanted somebody. I just chose Chavez even though I knew he didn't fuck with me. Dude, fuck you. You knew we were friends, you knew we got along, and you knew we kicked ass. And the work relationship was hard as fuck, especially when we were working in your 1-bedroom apartment, and I was there for 12, 13 hours a day editing videos all day, and there was nowhere for anybody to go because your bed was 4 or 5 feet away from the editing computer that was slow as fuck, and we were using Camtasia for damn near 8 months before we upgraded. So yeah, it was a hard work relationship, but we did that shit, we made money, and we made people happy. What else do you want? You was fucking balling out, and you cut me some cheddar off that I fucking deserve, that I work for. So during this whole situation, I got super sidetracked. We'll probably cut that down just because I got super sidetracked, right? We'll be right back on point with the story. So he felt like Skitten was gonna choose sides, right? So he cut her off. He said, and then I guess that him and Dr. Girlfriend had an argument. Dr. Girlfriend was talking to us about it when she came over to the crib, that they had an argument and Skitten's name came up somehow in their argument, and he decided Skitten must have told Dr. Girlfriend something, so she helped figure out that he was cheating, right? But at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck. I mean, even if my girlfriend did tell Dr. Girlfriend that he was cheating. It's what she should have did. So who cares? I think the only reason now that he's saying that it was really Skitten cheating on me is so that now when I bring this up, it makes it really confusing. Be like, who's cheating on who? Who's trying to fuck who? But that's why we had his ex come on and talk about it, right? That's the only reason why it ended up coming down to that, because he's trying to make up some other story now to like cover his tracks or some shit. I don't know. He got caught cheating on Dr. Girlfriend. That's why they broke up. It wasn't because she changed. I remember he tweeted out, oh, she's changed and she's different. No, he cheated and he got caught and they broke up. So Skitten stopped coming over. I was still working there, okay? And this is when the shit goes downhill, right? They both get invited to a party with one of his new friends, Justice. Justice asks, you know, where's Dr. Girlfriend at? I invited both BHD and Dr. Girlfriend. And Skitten goes, oh, you didn't hear? Dr. Girlfriend and BHD aren't together anymore. Do you know why? Because they both said they're telling everybody the truth. And so Skitten tells her what's going on. Then at the end of the party, they go outside and, you know, BHD's talking to her about, hey, how's Dr. Girlfriend? I don't even know how long it had been, but it had been enough time for Dr. Girlfriend to start to move on, right? And so he pulls her outside and they're having this conversation, and I remember I wasn't there for this. BHD and Skitten both say that this is how this shit went down. They start talking, he asks how Dr. Girlfriend is, and Skitten tells him how she's doing. And how she was doing is she was going on dates from dudes that she met on Tinder, and they were hanging out with their mutual friend. Almost dropped her name, sorry. You know, and they were out and they would drink, they were going drinking, they were going clubbing, and they were chilling, but they would make sure to do everything safe, blah, blah, blah. My girlfriend's into that type of safe partying shit, but definitely go out and have a good time. And at some point during this conversation, BHD gets his feelings hurt, but he doesn't say anything. And he admits he didn't tell her he was getting upset. He said she was trying to break me. His version of it is my girlfriend used the quote, Dr. Girlfriend's getting fucked out by a bunch of Tinder niggas, right? That's his quote. And he said that probably 100 times while he was talking to me about it. That my girlfriend said, quote, Dr. Girlfriend's getting fucked out by a bunch of niggas, right? Which is not how my girlfriend talks. My girlfriend makes a bunch of jokes about being a hoe queen and being a hoe biscuit and blah, 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 and all that funny shit. But it's only funny because it's not true. If it was true, it wouldn't be a joke. My girlfriend doesn't speak like that. She definitely told you she was going on dates because you asked. And I believe that she told you. And because I know he's watching this video. So now I'm like talking to him, right? Because this is what we argued about. And he admits that he didn't tell her he was upset. So she finished the conversation thinking everything was cool. She said he was kind of quiet, but maybe it was just late, whatever. She got in the car, went home. This whole time, I'm at the house asleep. I wake up the next morning. I get a call from my girlfriend. She said, A, my car broke down. Don't worry, I can make it to work. B, me and BHD just had a falling out. Don't talk to him about it. You know, nothing happened. I said, tell me what happened. Because the last time Skitten's name got brought up in an argument, he texted her a bunch of bullshit like, bitch, I don't fuck with you no more, blah, 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 type shit. And I told him, I don't care if you guys have problems, fix it, has nothing to do with me and you, but don't cuss out my girlfriend, right? Period. That's all I want from you. She said, well, he called me and cussed me out, but we're not cool anymore, we're not friends. It just ended. He ended it that night because he didn't like that I was helping his ex move on, because he said that they have a plan to get back together. And the best part of the story, she called Dr. Girlfriend to come pick her up after her tire went flat. Dr. Girlfriend's in the car with her. He said that they have a plan to get back together. And Dr. Girlfriend sitting there like, we never discussed having a plan to get back together. I don't know where he got that from. Now, of course, Dr. Girlfriend wants things to be civil. She wants things to be fine. You know, shouts out to her because she's very mature about this whole situation, even though it was like not right or fair for her. But she said that we never agreed to that. So I don't know why he's mad at her for ruining our relationship when we never agreed to get back together. That's what he was saying. That was his whole thing. It's my girlfriend's fault that they broke up. Not admitting that it's just him cheating. Don't cheat, then you won't break up. Not a big deal, right? So whatever. And I go in, he comes downstairs acting all cool, everything's fine. I'm upset, but I was, I was hurt. It didn't really matter. Just, I didn't want to talk, obviously. A little bit upset, because this is like the third or fourth time now that he's called and cussed out my girlfriend over some bullshit that has nothing to do with her. Like, your relationship with Dr. Girlfriend has nothing to do with your relationship with my girlfriend. Like, fix your own problems. Whatever. Stop lashing out. It was just irritating. And he told me I need to explain myself. And I said, you don't need to explain yourself. I don't want to talk about it. Straight up, I'm not talking about it. He said, I do need to explain myself. I said, you don't. You cussed on my girlfriend. You shouldn't have did it. I don't care what else happened. I don't care if my girlfriend called you and cussed you out and called you a bitch, called you a little nigga, called you a milk dud, called you a hoe. I don't care what she did. Don't call and cuss out my girlfriend, because what happened is you got your feelings hurt. Then you thought about it, mulled it over. Then you called and cussed her out way after, like hours later. And you both admit that that's what happened. So stop trying to justify you making a mistake. So we stood up, I stood up, he stood up, we both stood up. No fight happened, but we definitely were each other's faces. And then Randy came through, calmed the whole situation down, and as men, we talked about it. That's it. He explained his side of the story, which he needed to. I told him I didn't believe a lot of the stuff he was saying, but I could understand why he would be upset. And that's all that we have to do, okay? But the part at the end of this that made me upset during the conversation, where I started to see things unfolding, not in some crazy, I always knew he was bad, but I saw this was near the end of our friendship. Randy said to both of us, I told you not to call Skitten while you were upset, because you're going to say something you're going to regret, and then Chavez is going to be mad about it. And he said, now that I went to his house trying to fight him, blah, blah, blah. No, just a heated conversation where he tried to justify cussing out my girlfriend and a bunch of other crazy stuff that didn't need to happen. And you can't convince me needed to happen, because you're a grown man and Randy told you not to do it. So it's just that simple. And you admit that you were talking to Randy that whole night trying to figure out what to do, and you're trying to figure out a way to end the relationship and cut her off, and you decided to cuss her out, which you knew something that I wasn't going to be cool with. I came in the next day, then he was like, yo, we need to talk. I don't want to work with you no more. I can't believe you tried to fight me. I said, you know, I didn't try to fight you. We just had a heated argument. He said, either way, I don't want to work with you no more. We was like, fine. And he said, come by the crib, maybe we'll shoot some vids, blah, blah, blah. We just can't work together because we clash when we work together. And that was a big thing. Our personalities just clash, right? Not all this, like, you used me, I don't trust you, you a sack of shit, you're an asshole, blah, blah, all that shit. No, it was just some real, like, we've been working together for long enough. I think after the way that ended, he regretted paying me as much as he did near the end. But, like, what a lot of people don't understand is, when I first started working with him, I was making the same amount I was making working at Pest Control. I just didn't have to walk while editing videos, while he trained me to edit videos. And he also has this other little thing we was talking about, how, you know, I was like ungrateful for working with him or whatever. And he's talking about he made my channel and gave me all these views and shit. And it was just like, okay, so we worked together. You put me on the YouTube shit. Appreciate it. You gave me the blueprint. You trained me. I edited your videos. Right? And after that, after we stopped working together, I didn't have you feature in any videos. I didn't have you collab on anything. I didn't ask for any more shout outs. The sustained success is my work. I mean, you can't deny that. You're not here. And it was like, I don't know, he had a really hard time too understanding that, like, yeah, there are crossover fans, obviously, but there are fans of mine that are my fans. I just don't understand. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. But that's just not something that he's ever going to understand or accept. And I think my channel having success bothers him because our relationship didn't end well. And this is even before the story ends, where the last things that he was telling me is that our relationship was fine. And then without telling me, unbeknownst to me, we now aren't cool anymore. And that's a really hard thing to come to terms with. It was. It's not anymore, because it's just, obviously that's how it was. He hired Brandy for a while to edit for him, and after that relationship went sour, she was telling me all the shit he was talking, Randy was telling me all the shit he was talking, and so it was just obvious after a while that he never planned on working with me again. But that's not what that's not what I was told. It's just not what we talked about. But the whole situation had very little to do with me and him. It honestly didn't. Like, it was about his relationship with his ex and his relationship with my girlfriend. And like I said before, I didn't talk about it because his ex didn't want this shit to be all over the place on the internet. She didn't want to talk about it. But after now, that happened at the end of 2016. That's again, like, it is now 2018. Like, dude, this shit was forever ago. And now he's literally bringing up like this shit has been happening. We've been beefing. We have not talked to each other. I don't shit talk him in any fucking videos. We don't talk about it. Doesn't affect my daily life. Still love my fans. Still love my people. Like, I don't know. That just is what it is, I guess. But I don't know. This whole narrative started being like, he started this whole narrative. People were talking to me about it in his live streams about, you know, my girlfriend was just sleeping with a bunch of people, and that's what really got me upset, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, that's never what we talked about, dude. And of course, when he sees this stuff now, he's gonna feel like we're attacking him and we're just trying to blow a bunch of shit out of proportion, and it's gonna need him to do another 4-hour live stream and just talk shit about us. And I wanted the power, I wanted the money, I wanted all the stuff. Like, no, you fired me. You fired me from my job. I mean, like, I was fired from my job. I had to work, and I was making money on YouTube. I don't know, it's just unfortunate that that's how it went down. But that's the story. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, I don't know. There's a bunch of little stuff that happens in between. But basically after that, we talked a handful of times. You know, there was one other incident after that where he finally decided to cut me off, and it wasn't for all this other stuff he was telling you guys about. I'll put the text message up because it's the only way that it makes sense. But he had his friend Justice, that, you know, the girl that's been in like a bunch of his videos and stuff, one of his old friends, and he had Justice take a screenshot of a message Skitten sent, right, on Facebook, okay? And this big, huge deal for him, right? He was like, well, we talked on the phone and we had a good ending to the conversation. He said, and so Skitten said something like, it's funny when your boss calls to talk about taxes and then tries to rewrite history about how your relationship ended or something like that, right? And so then he said, oh, I can't fuck with you, I can't trust you because you told her you weren't going to tell her anything, and you said you want to tell her. I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. That I wouldn't be able to tell her anything about what we talked about. I meant the part that's your business, because you said you didn't want her in your business, right? That's it. She's not in your business. I didn't tell her any of your business. I told her my business. My business is our taxes are fixed, conversation went well. That's my business. I can talk about that. And he was like, no, you said you weren't going to tell her anything. I said, how would I not tell her anything if I called you to talk about taxes? Am I just not going to tell my girlfriend that we fixed our taxes? No, I would obviously have to tell her that we fixed our taxes. So that logic, so he tried to hold on to that logic, and he didn't just want to admit that he jumped the gun and misunderstood what happened, right? He assumed that I told her a bunch of shit. But then we fixed that issue too over the phone. I tell him I'm busy, I got a lot of shit to do, I'm going to my sister's wedding, so I don't have time to hang out with you, but when I find time, I'll go down and chill. Because that's what you said, right? And all the threats of you striking my channel and not reacting to anything with your face in and all that stuff, you took all that stuff back too. Does that sound like something somebody would do who knew that that person didn't fuck with them from the beginning and they knew there was a sack of shit and blah, blah, blah? No, it doesn't, because that's not what happened. It's not what happened. It's not what you did. And it's super, super unfortunate for you that this conversation started about taxes. So I have a record of that shit so I could fill out my taxes. That sucks. That actually sucks for you, because you've exposed yourself now. You make up all these fucking lies for who knows what. Nobody cares. People are completely content with, we had a falling out, because it's what happened. They want the details. They don't need the details. It's hurtful details. You cheated on your ex and you took it out on your friends and you lied to one of your best friends. You said, oh, he wasn't my best friend, blah, blah, blah. I didn't trust him that much. Dude, we saw each other for like 13 hours, 7 days a week for 8 months. And when you turn the camera on, we still had a great time. And we had work to do, I fucking got work done. And we didn't always agree on everything, but we listened to each other's stories. We did exactly what friends do. And it's not always pretty, and it's not always nice. And that doesn't make it wrong. You're telling me a story, oh, well, you remember that one time you was bullying me, man. You was bullying me. I was like, dude, I didn't want to watch porn with you and your brother. How's that bullying? I wasn't watching porn. I was like, you looking up naked videos of women. That's close enough to me, dude. I put my foot down. You were treating your brother poorly all week. And then when we had everybody sitting to shoot that damn noodle challenge, and you were playing with the camera, and I told you, hurry the hell up, because we all got things to do. It's almost midnight. I've been here all day. All these people came in all here and all waiting on you. So let's go. Oh, well, you didn't need to be that mean and that nice and that stern, whatever. When nobody else was saying anything, and you know what sucks? Is when nobody says anything and then everybody talks shit about you afterwards. That's what really sucks. What really sucks is you go upstairs and then people go, man, he was being a real dick today, wasn't he? So rather than have that conversation, we have the, dude, stop being a dick and let's get our shit together, because we're friends. That's what friends can do to each other. I don't talk behind anybody's back. I tell everybody straight to their face exactly how I feel. And you still have my phone number and you didn't call. You had some kind of problem, you had some kind of issue, you could have called. And don't try to pretend like you were the good guy, because you weren't. Oh, well, I told Chavez about his girlfriend cheating on. Dude, at any point during this issue, if you would have found out that my girlfriend was cheating on me, you'd have told me to try to hurt my feelings. You know you would have. And if you were just a good friend, you would have told me after you figured out that she lied to me about it. Then you would have told me. You wouldn't have let that shit go on. So either way, if you're a douche, you tell me. If you're a good guy, you tell me. Either way, I find out. So don't try to fucking play that. Oh, she tried to sleep with me and I told Chavez. Nigga, you ain't never told me shit like that. You know, me and you damn well talk about each other's girlfriends like, I'm not interested in your girlfriend. You're not interested in mine. You said, oh, Dr. Girlfriend. I said, yeah, Dr. Girlfriend looks okay, but she kind of reminds me of my sister. Not interested. And you're like, yeah, dude, Jackie's like a little sister to me. And she's a dick. I don't like how she treats me. Cool. She's not your girlfriend. You don't have to like how she treats you. Perfect. We know neither one of us are interested in each other's girls. Oh, she's not loyal to you and she's out there fucking all these other dudes. No, that's your nightmare, BHD. You're projecting. You are projecting. She wanted a real one. She wanted a real nigga. Nigga, dude, nobody was worried about you, bro. We knew you when you were broke. We were friends with you when you had no money. Just throw all that shit down the drain. And dude, it's like, it's not a coincidence when all of your friends tell you you became a dick after you became rich. It's not a fucking coincidence. And you better listen to Randy, because he's one of your last real friends left. All the other fake ass friends you bring around you, be careful. Because I never stole from you, I never tried to fight you, and keeping it real sometimes hurts people's feelings. And that's what the fuck I do, and you've had that from the beginning. And I don't need to be rich, and I don't need to be powerful, I just need to be me. And I've always been proud to be me, and I've never regretted being me. And that's all I ever will be. Period. I don't need to be the smartest, I don't need to be the most fit, I don't need to be the most popular, I don't need any of that shit. I need to be comfortable, I need friends, I need to have fun. I need to be positive. That's it. That's all I've ever done, and that's all I ever want to be. So, But you ain't popping unless you got haters. Whatever, dude. Dude, like I said, this shit happened so long ago, dude. The end of 2016. I have no idea why the fuck he's live streaming now, talking all this shit, now posting shit on his channel, trying to get people to unsub and shit. I have no idea. I don't know, but whatever. There it is. So you got it. It's all cleared up now. I haven't done a video with you or about you since the fucking channel dropped. It's been all in my face every fucking day, dude. And I've been keeping it real with all my people. And people came on Discord, we talked about that shit. But it was just really sucky because your ex didn't want people talking about it. Damn, this thing was long. But at the end of it, shouts out to Dr. Girlfriend. Appreciate you for helping us out. I know it's not what you wanted, and I know you wanted everything to be civil, and I'm not about internet beef, so I don't like it. It's not good. It's not what I'm here for. I don't come here every day to go for the gossip and go for the shit. That's why it's called a falling out. That's why it's called what it is. It wasn't fun. It wasn't what anybody wanted. I don't know what sucked more. I don't know if it was finding out that he had been lying to me, Skittin' and Dr. Girlfriend for such a long time. I don't know if that hurt more.
With BlastphamousHD's main editor gone, how do you think his channel continues till this day? Well, short answer, it dropped in quality significantly, forced reactions, and you can tell he's a shell of his former self, as he continues to post till this day with no transformative content whatsoever. With a declining viewer base, this is the rise and fall of BlastphamousHD.
What it is, BHD Army? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we're here to watch a video that holds dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because it's called 10 YouTubers who are dying. Probably not physically, because that would suck ass. I'm talking about like the channels is continuously declining in views. Like YouTube views is a plane for them. And the shit was going smooth and then turbulence out of nowhere. It's just all bad, nigga. You don't know if you gonna crash or if you done legitimately like ran into some sort of Final Destination thunderstorm, nigga. It's all bad. You feel me? And this holds dear to me because I'm on the plane. What the hell? What?
Now the strange noises could possibly...
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here to scare myself silly watching stuff that I know I should not watch. If you guys want to watch the original video, it is by Luke's Top 5. Nuke's Top 5. Wow. This video is brought to you by sweet, sweet, delicious apple pancakes. One, you're saying some shit happened and it really didn't, i.e. you're lying or being fake. Or two, your shit sucks. So, if it were indeed made up, then I would just tell you guys the story and name it BHD Made Up Story Time. Because you guys don't give a fuck if it's real or if it's fake. You guys only really give a shit if it sucks or not. Think of it this way. If I make a story and it says BHD Make Believe Story Time, and you know the story's fake, but the story is good as fuck and it's entertaining as all living shit, you gonna watch that shit.